man. Okay, so I know you've talked about like you're very aware of the frequencies and everything, right? So that I was like, oh wow, let me like, because I don't even know about all that like to the degree that you do, right? About how they even started infusing the music with like they changed the hertz and all that stuff. So if you don't mind sharing for anyone that's not aware about that.
Yeah, well, I started studying quantum physics years ago, and understanding that it's the study of small particles that comprise the universe, all this matter that we see, and then it led me into the journey, realizing that the frequency of music is correlated to our lives, how in tune we are, how we manifest, and all those things. And first and foremost, people need to understand, because a lot of people, when I come against, speak against music industry, oh, well, it's just entertainment. That's what they've said a lot. Thing is, the word entertainment is derived from the word entrainment, which means to train
Mm,
one's brain waves to a desired frequency. And
wow.
so that frequency is now projected from you in your circumference, your electromagnetic field, and this is the reality that you control and create. There's also a consensus, a collective reality that we all are a part of, which is why they have shows and news and things like that, so that they all brainwash us to, create that consensus reality. And then that led me to understand that, okay, it led me to the information about the Rockefeller Foundation changing the frequency, or creating the uniform frequency, or establishing uniform frequency to 440. Prior to that, people mostly played in 432 hertz, but actually people played in different frequencies. So Beethoven, Bach, all them, they had their own, whatever they were feeling. But the Rockefeller Foundation established this uniform Nazi frequency because they brought over the Nazi scientists that started doing all that, and then that frequency is also mathematically out of balance. So if we look at that, it's just it causes dissonance, and which is, a lot of the mental illness that people are experiencing, all the anxiety, depression, that's part of it too.
Yeah, like it's tied in because yeah, the music has it's crazy because it sounds good sometimes, right? Like you hear it all that trap beats and boom, boom, very like. But it doesn't always. Before when I would listen to it, I would get bad vibes from it. But now it's kind of like I don't know if you just get used to hearing it to where you can't even catch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you become desensitized, absolutely, and then you become addicted to it. It's like it's what you need. It's like somebody just eating McDonald's all the time. They
Mm.
become accustomed to it, and then next thing you know, they're fed something else of nutritional substance, and they're like, oh, I don't like that.